As we approach the first pylon, George is making his approach, his sniff, and his lift. And another successful miss. He is checking out the other pylons. Usually he doesn't find anything there. Some more smells before we'll move on to the next location. It's a bit chilly out today. Most of the leaves have fallen from the trees. The smells radiate from the grass, thus enticing George to linger and catch every last bit of smell. George is staying on the trail, and he's zigging and zagging across the trail. It would be a wonder if he could walk in a straight line. But his nose will not allow him. We'll allow George to sit in this location, take in some of the smells, basking in the sunlight. Sitting in the sunlight is the only warm spot out here today. Fine looking Ridgeback. Could definitely be a grand champion. If he were a show dog. We've discovered a new smell. Need to check out this area and go ahead and mark the spot. Let other dogs know that he has come. He's assert his dominance over that location. That's what George does. George is off trail again. He's found a pile of poop and must pull him away from. Zoom in on his beautiful face. And there he is, so close to the trail, but so far away. As we approach the underpass, George is eyeing up his familiar spot. And he's found something very intriguing. Will he claim it? And there he goes. He has claimed that spot. Here, if we've turned the corner, George is on some sort of trail. Back into the thicket. As he sniffs the leaves. We can only imagine and wonder what is going through his mind right now. Euphoria. Maybe he smells something. I don't want him to get under that vine. Pull him back out towards the trail. In another standard location where this fine-looking ridgeback likes to check out what other animals have been in the area. Smelling nothing that piques his interest to want to claim the property, he will cross the road. Maybe not. Into the grass we go. George has been drawn off trail. Something has piqued his interest. Back on trail he goes. George has definitely discovered something, so he lets out a quick squirt. This used to be one of his most favorite places, and they had erosion control barriers up here. All of the animals would attempt to mark their territory, and George would come along and spray his scent, thus negating claim that any other animal would attempt to make on that spot. Coming up to a stop sign, George has successfully passed this portion of his trail exam by stopping at the stop sign. And this is a view from George's level. This is what he sees. He sees benches up ahead, so he speeds up. This is where he will want to go off trail. See what has visited the benches since he was here last. Arriving at the benches, he shows little interest. Mark that as a first. George will be saddened to find out that the maintenance crews have removed all of his flowers. He loves smelling the flowers. Now George is disappointed, and he's ready to end his walk. The warm season is over. On to the evergreen, where he will leave his mark before calling it a day. Realizing that the warmer weather is gone, George pops into the realization that cold weather is just right around the corner.